around 12,000 years ago, there was another revolution triggered by agriculture, the Neolithic revolution. Nomadic, primitive humans that were actually involved in hunting and gathering food by killing animals settled down to farming and agriculture. What happened after that was communities were formed, civilizations ensued, and our population has skyrocketed to 7 billion. Now, coming to agriculture and farming, it has transcended through different steps and through different forms that we have vertical farming today, we have community gardens today, and we have Dutch people coming up with container farming, where abandoned shipping containers can actually be used with hydroponics and aquaponics to help sustain food production during winter months for the local urban population. But as far as these different forms of farming can augment food production, the growing population can only rely upon the food that is produced by these smallholder farmers. Now, globally, 9 in 10 of these smallholder farmers do not contribute to the economy as much as they could. Now, there are ample reasons for that. They need tools to buy all the inputs and for their sustainable practices, but these farmers don't know what to buy. They need finance to buy these tools, but they don't have credit profiles. And these farmers need to know what to grow to sell effectively in local and global markets. Our years of work in Odisha and in India have shed light on a series of middlemen that vest their interests, keeping these smallholder farmers and families in dire poverty. So the farmers are always at the brink of poverty, trying to do and manage a lot of things, from what to source and what to grow and where to grow and where to sell it, so that the farmer is able to earn enough margins to feed himself and his family. Now, with eKutir, we have created a human digital platform that connects markets to these smallholder farmers, helping them grow more food. Now, it's not only about growing more food, but because they would be able to grow more food, apart from keeping some for self-consumption, they will be able to sell the additional quantity for higher margins. So how do we do that? So this human digital platform allows the smallholder farmers to know what to grow, to also know when to grow this, and also personalize information on what inputs do they need to use, and once their production is ready, where do they need to sell those food for better margins at better rates. But we tried doing this with the smallholder farmers directly, and this is what we get. Apart from them, their curiosity, which eventually kills the cat, we are pushed back by saying that we have enough on our plate that we do not need to use your digital technology to help us get better margins and better people. Now, here is a question that left us with an answer to find a solution that could actually help these smallholder farmers, because we care and we really want these farmers to produce more food so that there is more food available for the population that is growing. So, in order to achieve this, we create an army of community agents armed with mobile devices. These community agents, whom we also call micro-entrepreneurs, act as an interface between eKutir and the smallholder farmers. What eKutir does is helps identify, recruit, and train these community agents. These could also be the existing middlemen. Now, not all middlemen are bad. They could be upskilled to actually work equitably in this value chain. Those that are not interested in working with us could actually lead to us creating new entrepreneurs in those communities. These agents belong to the community. They have earned the trust and credibility of the smallholder farmers in that community, and also they will be able to pursue their work with dignity and become a change maker. So, what do these micro-entrepreneurs get in return, and how do they interact and engage with these smallholder farmers? We have the digital point of sale. Now, the one on the left is the point of sale for the micro-entrepreneur. The community agent will be able to keep track of the farmers, of his and her inventory, of the sales, as well as a monthly P&L, the profit and loss count, which is important. Something which these community agents are accustomed to doing within ledger books, using a pen and paper, has been digitized to help increase their bottom line, which is productivity and efficiency, and marginally increase their top line. How do we increase their top line? Well, because they are engaging with the farmers to tell us that what these farmers need, and that is being recorded in the software which is to the right, AgriSuite. That helps in creating the service providers that will help eKutir provide all the materials that these farmers are requesting through this platform. So when we do all the bulk purchasing, when we do all the transactions, the micro-entrepreneur retains a fair share of these transactions while giving the physical good and product to the smallholder farmer. So the value chain, which was broken, disenfranchised, and fragmented, has now been converted into a linear, straightforward, and equitable value chain. Well, as far as our work goes, we have understood that it has been equitable because everyone gets access and creates value. For those that are the service providers, they get access to a new market. And what is that new market? The new market of smallholder farmers through the network of these digitally trained community agents. What do the community agents get? Higher margins, a respect in society to be a change maker. And what do the smallholder farmers get? They're able to get access to sustainable inputs, knowledge, information, and markets. All that translates into higher margins and better income. So what we also found out, interestingly, last year, that collecting a voluminous amount of data through our work that we do has an enormous opportunity. An opportunity that can actually be used to create, for the first time ever, the credit profiles of smallholder farmers. Because the smallholder farmers have been involved in taking informal finance from their peers, family, money lender, and in some cases from different distributors and service providers. Our platform, which records the data and the transactions these farmers do with the micro-entrepreneurs, allows us to create a transaction record. And this transaction record is now populated and matched with other kinds of data that are publicly available. The data of the sales in a particular location, the data of the existence of other government-based or census-based data in that location, which finally creates a credit profile, a credit report, which is important for financial institutions today to understand which one of my farmers will have a higher potential or probability to be delinquent. Which one of these farmers is eligible? So it brings us back to using data in informed decision making and not blind decision making in providing agriculture credit and microloans to everyone because it is important for their sustenance and growth. So this is one journey that we started embarking upon since 2016, and it will lead to a lot of other opportunities that will open doors because data itself provides a humongous opportunity. So, till date, 287 of these community agents spanning across India, with a couple of them in Bangladesh and a few of them in Cambodia, are working continuously with these smallholder farmers. They are helping the smallholder farmers get access to the information and high-value markets, while they themselves are flourishing and retaining a valuable share in this transaction. So, how many farmers have we actually impacted during this course of time? Across all these three countries, we've grown to around 70,000 plus farmers, where an average reduction in cost has been to the tune of 45%. But we have doubled, and in some cases, tripled the income. These are best case scenarios, and there are worst case scenarios as well. But I would definitely present the ones that mean these are the farmers that have been benefiting. The farmers that do not benefit from this generally neutralize and do not become part of the system in the long run, because it's a democracy. Nobody is forced to push to be a part of this digital platform, and therefore the farmers are able to choose if they want to continue or prolong their participation in using the digital platform and engaging with the micro-entrepreneur. So what we have learned during this course of time and doing this work is, one, digital technology acts as an enabler that can transform lives while creating jobs and opportunities in markets that are uncaptured, that are barely reached by other service providers. And second, the data could actually create another revolution, a revolution that will involve sustainable, equitable development of these smallholder farmers, farmers who grow our food and preserve our natural resources. Thank you.